And we're live, but let me switch over to the green screen. Rough Lazy. What's up? Need to get this screw fixed eventually. Keeps loosening. Hole's probably stripped. Probably have to glue it in there or something. Nick Gamer, Canvas Kid. Let's see, what will we do first? Well, you know what I want to do first. Put the Kung Fu Championship on the line. And then we will, Actually, I think Cannabis Kid just posted about that in my Discord today. Only time I ever watched that show was probably back in the 80s, and I probably didn't watch it much. But didn't the famous Don Cherry host that at one time? Now, let's see if anybody can beat this guy, because this guy is insane. It was beyond amazing. But, you know, you got to be a Strokes fan. I don't know if anybody that watching is a Strokes fan. Like I am. But it was beyond amazing. Yeah, usually a screw like this, you can like drop a little drop of glue on the screw. Then usually that'll actually just fix it for life as long as you didn't need to take the screw out for any other reason. Well, the Strokes are like one of my favorite bands of all time ever. Any band. Maybe my favorite band ever. So I'm a huge, huge fan. And why didn't this guy get loaded this time? Oh, that's because this is the delete file. Did he get loaded? No, he didn't get loaded this time either. Neither did Samo. What is missing this time? The mustache? Mustache? Oh. And I must use the same mustache for... No. Mustache for him too? But he's not wearing a mustache. Or maybe he was wearing a mustache. Yeah, he was wearing a mustache. So the mustache didn't load. So this was a big deal to me to see the Strokes. A big deal. And they don't tour in my area often. The last 2 times they were in Michigan before last night is in 2002, opening for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, where some fans don't like that performance and say it was subpar. And then before that, you got to go all the way back to 2006. So it's like, it's a big deal to go see them if they're in Michigan. Well, I might just not worry about it. I was going to try to edit them, but no, we just won't use those 2 wrestlers. Iggy Pop, well, I'll look after this match. How about that? I don't know if I have either of them, but I might. I guess I can look now, but just to get a quick view. They'd be in the musicians if I had them. We do have Iggy Pop. But I don't think I have Anthony, so. We have a lot of musical artists, including Liberace. I'll give you a quick little peek. I'll screw up somewhat. You got Rob Halford. Got different members of Gwar. We don't speak of this one. Disgusting. I shouldn't even have him. He's so disgusting. We even got Dee Dee Snyder. Now, we were doing a kung fu match, so, for the title. Let me see. I need to decide who I want to use. Who do I want to use? Let's go, Bruce. Who would you want Iggy Pop to wrestle? And hey, unnamed, if I didn't say that already. And Jericho. Iggy Pop doesn't have to wrestle a music star, but you could just do whatever you want. Think you can handle a WWE wrestler? Just keep in mind, most of them have muscles in areas that the average woman does not. Well, the guy in pink is undefeated against all except one person. That one person is so OP I don't use him anymore. So he's probably the second most OP wrestler I have. But it doesn't mean he can't lose. Maybe if I put maybe if I make knockouts high again, maybe he'd have more of a chance. Did people show up, Cannabis Kid? I never did ask. I forgot all about it. I wasn't sure how it even worked for your one. Did they have to go to a website? Because I noticed you posted a room number. Now, what's it take to beat that guy? It's done on a console. Damn. Guppies are. Oh, I don't think I have sound effects turned back on yet. Oh, now they are. Bruce got close to beating this guy. So it is possible.
Woo, this is hot. Oh, yeah, this is hot. Yeah, have you ever seen a dipstick, baby? Yeah. Look at here. Nice and clean.
Maybe I should make a new title. Masters of the Universe. No, for the musicians. So, but they're not all just rock stars. There's rap stars, rock stars. Could just be the music title. Music title sounds kind of lame, though. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, Run DMC, we're the kings of rock. Guess we could just call it the rock and roll title. And it doesn't matter if rap stars or rock stars go after it.
And will you train me, Mr. Miyagi? First of all, I'm Pat effin' Morita, you nutsack.
Yeah, there is none higher, right? Rock and Wrestling Championship. I could have put a apostrophe in there, but I'm not sure how that's going to look. Let's see. It almost looks awkward, doesn't it? Even if it's proper, it looks awkward. Well, someone already wanted Iggy Pop to wrestle. Why don't we just do a battle royal? It doesn't really matter what it looks like. We never see the darn thing anyway. Rock and Roll Rumble. I think the plate always needs to be gold, because nothing else really looks good unless you do gold. For plates, anyway. Purple for Prince. Rock and Roll Rumble, why not? Would anything look good besides this color for the... Not really. Nothing really clashes well unless you just do gold. Or maybe if you did silver. I don't think I've ever done any silver ones, so we could do silver. Well, black. As you can't read it. I just kind of like how that looks. So we'll just take that. We can edit it later if we decide to. Let's not do a full Royal Rumble. Let's just do a Battle Royal where it's not over the top rope, but we'll just pick a few people as we want them to be in the match. Because there can only be 8 to start off. Over the top rope off. Okay. So, we'll start adding people then. If anybody in particular you want, now is the time to name them. But since someone said Iggy Pop earlier, he's got to be in it. Someone said Elvis and Michael Jackson. I want white. Eminem. Okay. I gotta have the lean. I'll add Frank Zappa. Die When You Die. No idea. They renamed another finisher, so you don't know what it is. Ozzy? I know I have Ozzy. I wonder if he's miscategorized. I wonder if he didn't end up where he was supposed to end up. Or he's just out of order. This should be everybody. Yeah, he didn't get categorized properly. I'll add Jimi Hendrix. Then we have one last one. Notorious B.I.G. Why is it Notorious B.B.? I don't know. Could put in Prince. Ted Nugent. Weird Al. Bruce Dickinson. Boy George. Billy Idol. Dave Mustaine. Dave Grohl. David Lee Roth. Dee Snider. Dimebag Daryl. Easy E. No one wants to pick? You gonna make me pick? Everybody stop picking all of a sudden. Sinatra? Alright. What are these taunts they gave him? It doesn't really look like Sinatra to me. But there we go. Meatloaf? Maybe next time. Let's skip intros. Gonna take all day with that. Did it? I swear Sinatra almost looks like Nicolas Cage. Ozzy, slingshot to the outside. Since I'm a big Elvis fan and I love his 70s music, I'm almost insulted by how they made him look in this. I always hate the caricature of him being big and fat when he was only really big and fat for like what? Maybe the last year of his life? Use it for Nick Johnny Blaze. And if I didn't say hello, Sparrow. I probably downloaded the Nick Cage head, more than likely. Can't remember for sure, though. And Sinatra's like laying the punches on Iggy Pop over there. Ghost Rider, a separate and stronger seed wrestler. Oh, he turns into him when he needs to. Finn Balor. I've heard of Finn Balor. I don't remember what he looks like. A lot of modern wrestlers, some of them I know what they look like, and some of them I don't know what they look like. Unless I see a picture and like, I'll be like, oh, that guy. Cannabis Kid, what have you been smoking? Let me reword that. Cannabis Kid, what haven't you been smoking? Which of these characters is saying, are you ready? I don't know who said it. Since I don't like to believe in conspiracy theories, I think it's pretty simple that Elvis just got addicted to some pills, and the pills caused him to become overweight and unhealthy. But he was probably also a big fan of food. Just like a lot of us are. I saw an interesting interview the other day of one of Elvis's maids. And she had to learn how to make Elvis's peanut butter and banana sandwiches because they had to be fried. Elvis didn't like her first attempt, so then Elvis's dad came in to show her how it was done. Now, I love peanut butter banana sandwiches, but I don't fry them. Never, ever have fried them. I don't think I'd want them fried. Jim. I almost did not buy this shirt at the concert yesterday. I almost didn't buy it. I was on my way out when I was tempted because it was just such an awesome show. Best concert I've ever been to in my entire life. That I just felt like I just had to buy it. And it's a tour shirt, so it's got all the dates on the back. Peanut butter, banana, bacon? I'm getting a nauseated feeling just thinking about that. No offense or nothing. Michael's taunting over there. A hot Pop-Tart? Hendrix is gone. Whoever voted on Hendrix? Pine Knob. interesting thing about Pine Knob is that it's in Clarkston, Michigan, which is probably got to be, let's see, at least 30 miles north of Detroit, I'd say. But whenever anybody comes to town and goes there, they always consider it Detroit. Like, they played in Detroit. Even mentioned on the back of my shirt, Detroit. But lead singer of The Strokes made a joke at the concert, saying happy to be back at the greatest place for music ever. And then he goes, you know what I mean? Clarkston, Michigan. Just real life. They need more than one referee. Iggy Pop or whoever it was just got screwed, or was it Frank Zappa? I couldn't tell who's been in new there. Both you and Cannabis Kid are. I don't even want to think about that meal. Ugh, bacon with peanut butter. Ugh. Some bards once sang, "You mean a kiss?" Service. I was just trying to imagine what would Kiss look like dressed up as bards, singing Detroit Rock City in a medieval style. Someone named Hamilton something. There was two opening acts. Hamilton Leithauser, maybe? I thought he was okay, but I couldn't really get into it. Then the next one was Thundercat. Thundercat is like pretty hardcore funk bluesy kind of sound. He's like a modern day Parliament. Did Michael Jackson just get pinned? Oh, that was Frank Zappa. Okay. See you, Frank. They kind of screwed up. Something about the keyboardist's microphone may not have been hooked up properly, and when he was trying to do backup singing, it was doing a screeching sound. Or like it was not really screeching, it was more like staticky sound. I think Elvis just tapped out. Hope you didn't bet on Elvis. Michael just saved Ozzy. He might pay for that. I think Elvis was going back to hang out with Cannabis Kid. He's like, please tell me more about this peanut butter banana and bacon sandwich. I'll stick with my applesauce and egg sandwiches. Iggy Pop has been knocked out. Now we're down to 3. Down to 2. Michael, you might regret not letting Ozzy be pinned earlier. The King of Pop versus the King of Metal. Or the Godfather of Metal. Oh, the Prince of Darkness. Yeah, there you go. Jesus Christ. The he sound during the headlocks is ridiculous. Michael Jackson. We could do that too. Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez. Oh my God. We could do that as well. Let me make this title first, and then we'll do Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez. That's true too. We need to have him defend it as well. I don't know how long a title can be. The thing with Battle of the Bands is that wouldn't that work better for like a 3-man or a 6 or like a 6-man or an 8-man tag? But then again, there's different variations of bands, and we don't actually have full bands, so it doesn't really matter. Only Guar did we actually download a full band. I'm thinking too far ahead. Battle of the Bands is fine enough. It's just gonna be tag team. I don't want to have too many titles, so gold. That's not a good design for that. Well, no, I don't want that one either. Smoking Skull. Black. Well, I'll take a quick look. There you go. But I can't make any more changes after someone wins the championship though, or it erases everybody who's held it. So we're gonna leave that. Okay, Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez. A few people not loading today. I see. It's always somebody. Oh, wrong category. Nine times out of 10, if I just shut the game down, restart it, that missing item will load. 9 times out of 10. Where it's not guaranteed, of course, but 9 times out of 10. We'll do the purple Undertaker. While the intros are going on, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Char. So Guar's touring, huh? With Max Sabbath. I've heard of Max Sabbath. There's an interesting reaction video floating out there of Ozzy reacting to Max Sabbath. And loving it. But that's actually the only video I've ever seen of Max Sabbath. Was just Ozzy reacting to it. To them. Actually singing live in front of him. Yeah, Samo and someone else are both missing a certain mustache. But I bet if I just reloaded the game, the mustache will show up. But you know how long it takes me to restart the game. Way too long. I think they did a decent job making Giant Gonzalez here. They used a tattoo for the side of the legs, I think. Probably part of a fur coat or something for the arms. He got winded just walking 2 feet. Gotcha. I didn't read the backstory on it. I just know it's an interesting video. Undertaker probably wouldn't forgive me either if he loses this match. Oh no! Because I haven't set all that up yet. That all takes work. And I gotta be in the mood, and I haven't been in the mood to do anything in a while. That's your short answer. B, I don't even know if I have Harvey Whippleman. I don't know if I even have him downloaded. Maybe I do, but I don't really know. Ooh. Alright, all is good with the world. Alright, now let's let Michael Jackson defend his title. Who should he defend it against? Prince? Mr. Whipple? Oh, why did I do that for? And then we should do a tag team as well. Maybe I'll choose this one and I'll do Prince. Just so we know once and for all. Now, what outfit do I want to use? This one? Oh, not that one. Just 1 second. How does he have an 0-2 record? When else did I let him wrestle? Maybe in a battle royal. Now that he's wearing it, I'm not sure how I feel about the silver. Yeah, he seems kind of tall here, doesn't he? Is that you're referring to, that he's not tall, that he's not short enough? Gene Shalit. What in the world? Why would you want a Gene Shalit? If you don't mind me asking. You mean the movie critic, right? Gene Shalit. I'm gonna look because you asked. Gene Snitsky, Gene Anderson, Gene Kaniski, Gene Money, Gene LaBelle, Gene Simmons. Don't I already have Gene Simmons, or do I not? You know, now I don't know if I do or don't. So I'm gonna take him just in case I don't. But sometimes, because of the mod, I get unsubscribed to things that I'm subscribed to, but I still have the wrestler. The goofy face? Yeah, they don't have him. I'd rather have the actual Gene Simmons than the demon.
5 minutes gone.
Even though the real Gene Simmons couldn't wrestle, but the video game Gene Simmons could probably kick ass, so no reason to have both. Wonder if there's a Roger Ebert. No Roger Ebert either. Oh god. The he sound just so bad. The movie critic. Well, unfortunately, you'd have to make them yourself. I don't think we're gonna find any. No Gene Siskel either. I try to look for somebody. Roger Ebert would probably be the most famous one. So if there's no Roger Ebert, there's probably not going to be any others, I bet you. Let's see, are there any other princes besides this prince? Let's look. There's only 10 pages worth the word prince in it, so it shouldn't take me too long to go through them. Oh, we actually have a realistic prince head that I could use instead of that head. I'll just have to edit him. I forgot about that. Ugh. I got the yawns, guys. I got the yawns. Is that you said the same thing? It's actually Prince. So after this match, I'll change his head to the other face. Since you all think it's Little Richard. Two of you think it's Little Richard. That's funny. Oh, damn. Yeah. I'll admit that when Thriller came out, I was just as big a fan of him as anybody else in the world was. Because he had taken over the world at that point. He was winning all the Grammys. Even talking about the phenomenon on the news. How showing kids in all countries holding up copies of Thriller. Basketball Prince, yeah. His finisher is gonna be the hold on. The pancake press. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, pancakes. I was trying to think of something with pancakes. Game. Blouses. Yeah, definitely. I've seen that making of at least once. I don't know if I've seen it more than that. But I've definitely seen it. Wasn't it Michael Landis who directed that? Yeah. Even I had Thriller as a kid, so. It's a shame that he had that skin disease, but he also lied about not getting his nose job Not having a nose job. He did lie about that. If I remember correctly, he lied about that. Even on Thriller, during the Thriller era, he had a nose job at that point in his life. But then he just got worse after that. If we want to change topics, a lot of people don't have nice things to say about John Landis, especially after the Twilight Zone disaster and the terrible comments that he's made about it. That's such a long taunt. Speaking of Little Richard, what if there's an actual Little Richard? I think probably not. No. Oh wow, a moonwalk DDT. That's got to be a custom move. Why would you not pin immediately after that? That's bad priority moves. What, Little Richard? I didn't see it. Unless I gotta go to page 2. There's Little Richard Marley, but that's not Little Richard. Stevie Richards, Richard, Davy Richards. I do know that sometimes, once in a while, things won't show up on page 1, and you gotta go deeper. Colt Richards. I don't think I'm going to see anything farther than page 2, probably. Clayton Richards. Oh, the Moonwalk DDT, yeah. I was just complaining that whoever set the priority should have made that a mandatory pin after that. That's such a cool move. Mr. Jefferson? I played South Park Stick of Truth, but I'm not sure if I remember any Mr. Jefferson. There's not enough pinning in this match. He also had something to do with the excuse me, the Sonic 3 soundtrack. Like, I really don't want to mess with these guys' priority moves and things, but the lack of pinning in this move is kind of ridiculous. We have a new champion. Prince. Michael should have won that, but his priorities all messed up. There are some copies out there of Moonwalker with Thriller on it. It's the early revision. But I don't think there's a way to know that you have the copy unless you put it in and get to that point in the game, or use a cheat to get to that point. So, just out of curiosity, I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna look. I don't really want to do the work though. I just wanted to look. Does he have any priorities at all? Because I really don't want to do it right now. I'm not in the mood to do it right now. He's got nothing for pinning. Nothing. That's the main problem. He's got nothing for pinning on priority. Wonder if he has got at least something for his pin moves. 0%. 0%. What were they going for? How did he even win that match before? Does he have a move that pins? Oh my god. God. What is his finisher? It is the Moonwalk DVD. DDT. Do any of these pin? I doubt it. God damn it, Ben. Oh, he's got the schoolboy. That's the only way he'd win a match is with a schoolboy, probably, with his stupid priority. Like, who in the hell did that? That's kind of lazy. Oh, well. Alright, let's do the music tag team championship now. So who and who versus who and who? You want me to pick? I don't know if I have Rick James. Could do Jake and Elwood Blues. Actually, where's Jake at? Jake? There's Elwood. Where's Jake? Let's see if some people are not in the right category. And let's put them to where they need to be. So there was one earlier, but I don't remember who it was. Ozzy? Yeah, Ozzy. Actually, I'm not seeing Jake under there either. I hear thunder. Kind of want to go through kind of quick. I'm just going to do a quick skim. If I miss somebody, that's okay. Just seeing if anything Jumps out at me. Where did Jake go? Did he go to movies instead, maybe? Actors? Yep, he sure did. There we go. Jake and Elwood, the Blues Brothers. Versus who? The Beatles, the Ramones, Michael Jackson and Prince. Or anybody. Two rock stars. You got Dee Snider. You got David Lee Roth. You got Billy Idol. Could even do Boy George. Give me a straight up answer. DLR and 50 Cent. David Lee Roth and 50 Cent. Why does that make any sense? Doesn't make any sense, but I'll go with it. Weird Al versus Prince. You want that to be the next match? We could do that. Oh wait, no. I want to restart this because I don't want this to be a tornado tag. I know it's probably a bad idea to turn off tornado tag. I still hate them. I just wish they would tag in more often like they're supposed to. I only like tornado tags once in a while. Eminem, Dr. Dre are friends in real life. I could see them teaming up. Yeah. Eazy and Ice Cube. Do I even have Dr. Dre? I think I do, don't I? Me personally, I would have put David Lee Roth with Dee Snider, I think, if it was me. I think that would have made more sense. Yeah, do I have Dr. Dre? Oh, boy. I don't remember. Is he one of the ones where I don't have like the wrestler, but I have just the head? Just spit out the first two saw on the list. That's okay, man. That's okay. Sometimes unorthodox tag teams end up getting championships. You know. Like, who is it? Like, what? Kane and X-Pac? Or, you know, the unconventional ones. It happens all the time. It's probably happened quite a bit over the years. Different federations. What is this? This is Fire Pro Wrestling World, which you can get on Steam. You can play the game yourself if you want to and learn how to do the wrestling, but I don't do that. We just sit back and have matches and watch. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of pre-made wrestlers that you can subscribe to, that you could use. Well, this is the Blues Brothers, Jake and Elwood Blues, versus David Lee Roth and 50 Cent. Once before the Music Awards show, Prince found out that he was sitting in the same row as Weird Al and served Weird Al with papers saying Weird Al is legally not allowed to look in the direction of Prince. Is that true or just an urban legend? That seems a bit far-fetched. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. I don't think you can hold that up in court. I don't see how any judge would see that and say, "You looked in his direction. Off to jail with you." Yeah, exactly. What kind of legal doc would that be? Is it a? Let me word this correctly. A re, a re, a, a restaring order.
Hello, Commander. Computer reporting.
Oh wow, the Blues Brothers lost. Oh dang it! I turned and looked at the chat for a second and I missed the ending. It's okay. Printed sub out. Yeah, I've heard Weird Al mention that he wanted to do 1999. I have heard that at least. I didn't hear about the other one. I also heard that for a long time that Coolio was upset over Amish Paradise, even though he gave permission. But then he eventually changed his mind and grew to, like it later and realized he was just being an asshole. Yeah. Can you read a Fed in here? Spiro might be able to answer that better than I can. I mean, you can edit, uh, make your own little federations in a way, but can you actually do like storyline stuff? I guess you could make up your own storylines. Okay, what kind of match do you guys want to do now? See, I have I created ECW, NWA, WWF. I have one called Freaks, where I put pretty much anybody who's not a real wrestler. Then I have that's just a Christmas thing I did for Christmas. MMA, where I have MMA guys, but you can also have different things here too. Like my Kung Fu guys that I've been making and adding. Do a women's match. Well, we could put the title on the line. Who's got the title? Nia Jax has the title. Who should Nia Jax face? Last time we did Moolah and she got destroyed, I think. Is that right? Not sure if that's right. Maybe we should do someone who has more of a chance to beat her. Maybe we could do Awesome Kong. Or China. Are these Oh yeah, I have China. She's just not in this category because she's with DX. Ronda, Rhea. There's so many. Flip a coin. I have China over here. I don't think I have Baby Doll. I don't think I have Baby Doll. That could be someone I could get in the future, but I don't have her at the moment. So, you guys mind if I do Awesome Kong? Or do you guys don't care? Kong it up? Alright. Kind of around the same size. Kind of did the same type of power move kind of wrestling. I figured they'd match up well. And I'll be right back.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10, 11,
I have to point out that your own record keeping
13.
is built is something you have to do on your own. If you notice when they came to the ring when it showed their record of their win and loss, that's not built into the game. That's a mod that I use. There's mods that you can add on to this game afterwards and add so many more features.
One,
Yeah. Maybe I should have done a three-way with Bertha Faye.
minutes gone.
Ow. Since some storms are going over, let's just hope the power don't go out. There's always a chance for that. Every storm, I tell you. It could just happen anywhere, you know. Lightning may hit this. Lightning may hit that. Lightning hits a tree. And it hits a power line. Etc., etc., etc. And if the power does go out, that's stream over, guys. Because with the amount of time it would take me to restart my computer and restart the game, it would just be best just to call it a stream at that point. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah. They at least fixed the infrastructure a little bit. Used to be these power lines were old and weak. And in the summertime, when too many people are using their air conditioners and things, it would be bad. Like, it'd be so bad that during a very, very, very hot day, it would it would like do these weird surges where it would go low and then come back, and then 5 minutes later go low and come back. It'd be like an all-day thing. It was pretty scary. Nicki Minaj. I don't know who the Chappelle person is. I know Dave Chappelle. But this is Nia Jackson. Awesome Kong. You need to have the finisher move be called Keep My Wife's Name Out Your Mouth. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I may have those same heads. I download the heads, but I don't always make the wrestlers if I don't already have them. But I may not have downloaded everything. I may have missed some. I don't really know what I have. We have to look. The Chris Rock bottom. God dang it. How about Chris Crackrock? He's made many jokes about that. We have a new women's champion! Awesome Kong. And if you've ever seen the movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, he's got to have a move called the one rib. Oh yeah, I was gonna edit Prince's face, so while we're here in the edit mode, we can see what other faces I have. I got the Chris Rock head. Look at Prince with the Chris Rock head. Chuck E. Cheese Prince. I know I have the Will Smith head. I'm almost positive. Let's see. There he is. The Will Smith has his Prince. But I think I also have a Prince head, I think. So let's see. An actual Prince head. I'll have to take off the other hair, though. Got Muhammad Ali. There we go. Prince. But do I actually want to take off the hair? What do we think? Because they use 3 different hairs and a mustache. See, if I take off that, then I'll have to take off this and this and this and this. What do we think? Let's on this. Good God, the face they used is terrible. Let's just base it on heads alone, like the hair alone. Just base it on the hair alone. A or B? A. Okay. Just out of curiosity, do I already have a Chris Rock? And a Will Smith? Oh, I never finished moving everybody over. Because I had only got to the J's and then I ran out of time. So let's just see everybody. Plus I could have missed somebody. See, we do have a Will Smith. I don't know if he's using the Will Smith face or not. He's already using the Will Smith head. So there's no reason for me to change anything with him. I just don't have a Chris Rock. What movie is this one? I don't know if I've seen that one. That's probably the is it some Hancock? And that's Men in Black. That's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I can't recall the genie. Oh, did it have his thing as Canada on there? I have no idea. I didn't even look. Oh, the South Park head. Okay. Yeah, I'm not always paying attention. I'm not always paying attention. Let me just see if someone else had made a Chris Rock, and that would make things easier. But also, like I always remind everybody, if I do find a wrestler and add them, I always have to restart the game to use them. So that means we probably wouldn't be using him today. There's two different Chris Rocks, and they both look awful and terrible. But maybe if I just change the head on them. Yeah, both of them look terrible. But maybe we can make something out of one of them. Alright, we still got about an hour left. What else do we want to do? We could put another title on the line. Or do something else. Ricky Steamboat is our champion here. Steiner Brothers, Stone Cold, Kung Fu Guys. Got a horror title. ECW. We're not going to do the Royal Rumble. Can I tell that here? No, I probably got to go to the list again, don't I? They have one win, so that means they defended it once, right? They have not defended it. That's Kung Fu, though. They've defended theirs. He's defended his 6 times now. Cartman has not defended his championship. Oh, we're not doing a Royal Rumble. That's right, no Royal Rumble. The Kung Fu Guys have not defended the 8-man tag team championship. They have. Balls Mahoney hasn't. Vader hasn't. Duggan hasn't. He has. He has. He has. Nope. No Ivan Koloff. He hasn't. They have twice. Austin. Nope. No Austin. They have. And Steamboat has defended his twice. Horror movie titles. Is that what you want to see? So Pinhead versus who? Could make it a three-way or something. Let's do like a three-way, four-way, something like that. Fatal four-way. But if I do a three-way or four-way, should it be elimination or the first person to pick up a pinfall? Well, we have an actual Royal Rumble, but that's the mod adds that. I can't remember everything that the mod adds and what is built in. But for sure, cage, barbed wire, landmine. I think these ones here probably. Maybe maybe even Iron Man, but I think Texas Death and maybe these ones down here could be just part of the mod. Let's do first win. Fatal four-way first win. First pin. Last man standing. I don't know if that would work good for a four-way or not. That might work good for just two people. So we just want a fatal four-way. I'm going to do the main classics. What we're going to do. If no one has any disagreements, then we're going to put in Freddy Krueger. Jason. Which Jason? Let's see. We got part 2, part 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's do old part 2 with the sack over his head. The burlap sack. And Michael Myers. It's a battle royal, so I don't think I can have. Don't need to change anything. Skip intros. Is everybody getting booed in this one? They're all bad guys getting booed. This one could take a while. Freddy? I mean, personally, I would like to see Freddy win, but I don't think I can bet on any of them. It's going to come down to pure luck, I think. Oh, maybe not. Freddy does the worm? Oh, come on. Who would have put that in there? Yeah, Pinhead's the champion. So his title's on the line, but since it's not an elimination and it's first pin, he could lose without getting pinned. But that's how fatal four-ways work in real wrestling too. You could lose your championship without being the one being pinned. Yeah. Pinhead uses the mandible claw. I'm not sure if that matches his style either. Another thing to know, that if you subscribe to someone else's creator wrestler, like I have all these guys here, without the mod, you cannot edit them. You cannot edit any wrestler that you've subscribed to from the workshop. But the mod lets you edit these characters. Like if you don't like something, you don't like I don't like Freddy doing the worm. I think it's ridiculous. It's almost making a mockery out of Freddy. Pinhead should use the worm. Jason, no, Michael Myers just made Pinhead submit. I think there's our champion. Michael Myers. There's a ton of custom moves too. Let's do another championship for the Kung Fu. Because you know, guys, I'm addicted to the Kung Fu. And let's do a ninja fight. Or have a ninja guy go for the title. That way we can look at all the cool sword moves and things. But this guy's so OP, he might not lose. He is too OP. We'll do Sho Kasugi this time. Both of these guys I created myself. But this guy in the pink is so OP. There's only one person who's been able to beat him so far. Two-time Tornado Champion, Trios Champion, Warzone Champion, four-time Unified Champion. Hello from Ireland. Hello, Daniel. What's up? What are you saying, Daniel? I'm not sure what that means. That was that was uneventful. That wasn't a good match, honestly. I need to get the title off this guy. I just don't know how to get the title off him. Might have to do like another battle royal. I think we'll do another fatal 4-way. Are you just spamming my chat? I don't understand what you're talking about. I'll put in Bruce Lee. I'll put in... I want to put in the Master of the Flying Guillotine. And... Alright, see you, Buggy. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I can have all kinds of different matches. And the Ghostface Killer. Mainly bad guys. 3 bad guys and 1 good guy. I think the ninja should be the ref. World War III Battle Royal. Did they use 2 different rings for that? I don't remember. It was always hard to keep up with what was going on when they used 2 rings. Three rings? Oh, God. That's a lot to keep up with. Maybe we'll see the nunchucks. Maybe we won't. We'll see, though. Yeah. I already have championships for all those things. 6-man, 8-man. Different types of... different federations. Did he just hurricane himself out of a choke maneuver so he wouldn't submit him? I think he said, was it Ireland? Harlow from Ireland, yeah. Yeah. That's supposed to be only for Superman, but I gave it to him as well. Even with a fatal 4-way, he couldn't lose his title. It's all because they went outside the ring. Oops. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Yeah, but there's one person who can beat him, but I didn't want that person to have the title anymore. So I rigged the match so that person lost, so he'd never have the title again. But then this person, the second most OP guy, now has the title. I guarantee if I put the OP guy in there, he's going to lose. We could do it anyway if you really want to see it. Because then I can rig another battle royal or something. So it's not a first win, but like a elimination. Let's see how fast this match is. Where is he? Say farewell to your title. More than likely. Not guaranteed, though. But more than likely, say goodbye to your title. Yeah, that's a good idea, too. Okay. Mr. Vampire here probably holds the record for the quickest pin, which was like within 6 seconds, I think. But was that before or after I nerfed him a little? Don't get me started on how much I hate grading games. Good Lord. I liked it before everybody graded things. Before people graded comics and baseball cards. Instant death, yes. He can get you with the instant death. He can get you with the chair pin, which is, well, while it's not 100%, it's at least 90% that he's gonna win with the chair pin. I even nerfed him, and it wasn't enough. So, can I have my soul back, please? Yeah, I could nerf him if I just wanted to nerf him, but I want him to be like a supernatural kind of guy. So, I'm not gonna nerf him. But maybe he doesn't deserve to be Kung Fu champion, though. Maybe he's in the wrong category. Maybe she'd be facing Doctor Strange or somebody. Maybe she'd be part of the X-Men. Alright. We could do another title, though. We want to do real wrestling. Got Steamboat. We got so many people. Some people who have defended their titles and some people who have not defended their title. Hacksaw hasn't defended his title. It says on the page for it that it can be defended, but I don't know if I've seen anybody defend it. I wonder if the defending it is just a block. If you look it up, I'll read what it says. I can do a quick search. Soul Stealer. The description says, warning, this move is significantly stronger than most moves and is designed to work as a powerful finisher for a specific character. Doesn't say what that specific character is. That said, it is not egregiously powerful that it cannot be used in a balanced edit. The attacker sucks the defender in, capturing their essence. If the defender breaks free, the attacker is knocked back. Well, the problem is that he's not a balanced fighter. I probably gave him stats that are higher than normal. I could nerf him by like making the stat for that move to be lower. but I don't know if I want to. It probably would be defended more if I did make that stat lower. He probably has a 10 when I should just give him a 5 for that stat. Maybe it's near unblockable when I give him a 10 for strength there. Let's see. Yeah, Hacksaw. Hacksaw Duggan hasn't defended his title. Let's see. This is technically an NWA title, but anybody can go after his title. Anybody at all from any federation. It doesn't matter. Stan Hansen. And I'll be right back. What's up, Brian? This Stan Hansen almost looks more like Harley Race in the face, doesn't he? Are there any other Stan Hansens out there that looks more like Stan Hansen? See, I think I have the Stan Hansen from can't pronounce it right. Cradiation. Look at this one from Spinebuster. That one might actually look better. I think I'll subscribe to it. Oh, slow down because I'm messing with things.
5 minutes gone.
Oh, come on, game. Just catch up already. There we go. And here's another one that might even look better from Ultra Crush. We'll get that one too.
1, 2.
You've never heard of Stan Hansen? And if you, he's one of those wrestlers that did like the Texan cowboy gimmick. Oh, almost like a cattle rancher kind of looking guy. But he's probably one of the most badass ones who ever did that kind of gimmick. If not the most badass one. He wrestled a lot in Japan, but he did wrestle here too.
1.
Dang it, it's slowing down. Can I get it to catch up somehow? I don't even know why it's slowing down. I'm only using 49% of my memory. My CPU usage is only, well, I guess my CPU usage does go up quite a bit. Range is anywhere from the 70% range all the way to 99% range. Well, Stan Hansen used a lariat.
One, 2, 3, 4.
The only thing I could really take off would be my webcam through Zoom. But that's really only like 8% of my CPU usage, but maybe every little bit counts. But it's almost the end of the stream anyway. This will probably be our last match, I think. Oh, he's going for it. Oof. He knocked him out. Oh, because I have criticals on high. Oh, dang. Oops. Criticals on high don't really work too well for regular matches. People will get knocked out too often. Oops. Oops. Oh well. A title change is a title change. But I am really exhausted, guys, so I'm going to call it a night anyway. So tomorrow is Wednesday, should be Intellivision Day. I don't know if I want to do regular Intellivision requests or if I just want to play tournament again. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll decide by tomorrow, maybe. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.